guys, welcome to Just Be Creative. I'm your host Joshua, and today we're going to make a fun pattern today. So first, let me get the timer on, and there we go, it's on. So first, we're going to make our pattern, and the type of pattern I'm going to make today, you haven't seen it a bit. Well, you've seen it before in my past videos, but you never seen me talk about it before. Now, I love making this type of a pattern. I love making this type of drawing because it's really cool. So I'm just gonna adjust it here. Let me make another adjustment. And we're gonna start making the pattern, or making the design. You know, I'm trying to make a good title for this video, so either it would be called making a design or making a pattern, or how to make a pattern. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll show you how to make my drawings. So first thing I like to do is select my tools. Now you can see we got all my tools here, and we're going to be using a pencil. So I need to find the right pencils. There we go. We're gonna be using a number 1 pencil first. Well, a light number, darker pencil first. And we're just gonna pencil the drawing inside here, okay? We're just gonna focus on that, okay? So let me clear this thing, and we'll do the drawing. Now, what I like to do is I can start in the middle. So I start in the middle, and I go in, out. I go in and I go out. So this is a really cool design, and I'm gonna add some more details to this. So let me open this again, and we'll do another thing. We're gonna go back here, and we're gonna be using a number 1 this time pencil. We're gonna be using a number 1. Let me get the pencil out, and then we'll be using the number 1 this time. So we're going to do the same thing, but you're going to see a really cool design come out of this, I promise. And you can see the details starting to get filled out here. It's starting to look really cool, you know. But I'm going to add a bit of white color to this, make it really pop. So let me add white, and then we'll do the design from there. So we're gonna add white, and as you can see, it makes this really cool pattern design, you know. But we're gonna add black again, and we're gonna go back and forth between black and white, and it's gonna make this really cool pattern. You're gonna like it, I promise. You're gonna love this. And we're gonna add a bit more white. There we go. But we're gonna go back to black now, so I'm gonna show you what I mean. See how it's making this really cool pattern? You know, it's making this really cool design. I love seeing stuff like this. I'm huge for like collages. I love doing collages like this, you know. Like, I used to have a kaleidoscope back in the day. You know, it was really cool. I really loved it. I love my kaleidoscope back in the old days. I also had Etch-a-Sketch, but that was a long time ago. And I just love doing these kind of patterns. I love doing this. So we're gonna add. Now we're gonna do my favorite part, which is adding more detail depth to this drawing. So we're gonna add a little more detail, and we're gonna be using this today. So we add more detail, and it's gonna make the rest of the drawing really pop. You know, I want to look really cool. I want to look amazing because I want people, you know, to enjoy it. You know, enjoy the patterns. You know what I mean? So we're gonna add a bit more detail, and now we're gonna add my favorite. We're gonna add more detail. We're gonna add more patterns to this. So we're gonna add a few little touch-ups here and there, like little things you probably won't notice, but you've probably seen the drawing. But wait, I'm not done yet. There's more. I sound like a game show host. There's more. Can't do a game show host voice. Sorry. So right now it's way late at night. In fact, it's probably tomorrow by now. So, this will be posted in the morning. So by tomorrow morning it'll be posted. So, So as you can see, this really cool pattern is going to emerge. It's looking really, really cool. And I will go back to using the pencils, but for right now I'm going to use these bright colors. And I'm going to show you why I use the pencils again. I'm going to explain to you why. The reason why I use pencil again is because I want to make a cool pattern to go with this. So this is just the base coat. The blue is just the base coat, okay? Now we're going to add my most favorite color, which is a color I don't like, really. Red. Now my mom likes the color red. I don't know why, but she does. I guess it's a whole mom thing. Any moms out there today? I hope you're having a wonderful day, by the way. Or a wonderful morning, if it's morning where you're at. Let me know in the comments what time of day it is for you. We're gonna add some orange, or maybe a brighter orange would do better. Yeah, brighter orange would do better. Let's do a brighter orange. And look at that, isn't that beautiful? And now we're gonna add purple. Now normally I don't like purple that much, but I love using the color. I love using different shades of purple. We're gonna add purple. Purple is my favorite color, And my nephew, he loves green, so So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add back to the pencil, and I'm gonna do the detail work again. And you'll see why I do this, and So we're gonna go back to black, and we're gonna use just basic black for this. And you can see a pattern emerging again, and it's gonna look amazing. It's gonna look incredible. Because when this drawing is actually finished, it'll be like, it'll look amazing. It's gonna look amazing because I love doing patterns like this. Because when I used to do collages back in my elementary school days, we used to do a lot of collages back in the day. Now what I like about doing patterns is they're really cool. It's like doing this type of drawing. This collage drawing, just something random. It's nothing too special, nothing too important, nothing too major. It's just a nice, good drawing. That's what I want people to focus on today. A nice, good drawing. This is going to help you relax. Doesn't make you feel calm. And now that I figured out how to use the voice system in my computer, I can finally tell you guys a story with these drawings. And this drawing has a particular story where when I first started out, I started doing circles, shapes, triangles, squares. And And did you know, I'm probably sure you already know this, but did you know that you see shifts everywhere you go? It's true, it's true. You see shifts everywhere you go because, I used to back in the old days. So we're gonna add some patterns. There we go. Then we're gonna do, and you can see it's really designed from the pop. I mean, I'm just enjoying this drawing because I'm just waiting so my timer runs out. And when it beeps, I know we're done for the day. And it's really starting to pop and get really cool. So now we're gonna add one more touch, and we're gonna add the painting part of the job, which is my favorite part of the job. So let me get don't want to use a spray can. I don't want to use the regular brush for this one. Let's see. I think I'll use the marker for this one. I'll use the kit. So we're gonna use a purple color on the side, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna slowly and very carefully. Oops. Now I say again, slowly and very carefully add the color purple. This very light color, this very bright purple to this. I'm going to slowly and carefully add it in. Now, as you can see, the colors are starting to go into the painting. There we go. And we're going to use a different tool this time. We're going to use nope, that's two. Yeah. Yeah, that's better. Okay, we're gonna use a different purple this time, or we're gonna use a shade of blue. Yeah, and that's good. Darker shade of blue, a dark shade of blue, just to offset the purple. Because you want to use a darker color this time because it's very easy to control. And look at that! Isn't that cool? It makes cool shadows to go with it. It's like really cool. And we're gonna add basic red. Like it'll look real nice when we're finished here. It'll look real nice. Oops, I forgot the other basic red. Hold on, guys. I'll use a brighter red this time. There we go. We're going to use the bright red, and we're just going to fill that area in. There we go. It's starting to come together. And we're just doing a basic drawing today. I just wanted to show you guys a basic skill. Because this thing would take me like 10 minutes to do. But I'm glad I was able to show you from start to finish how to process. How I do my designs like this. Because look at that. This is a little like a cool alien poster. Like you could make a poster. Well, I gotta go, guys. So we're gonna end this video right now. So we'll see you guys next time. Bye. And don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Bye. And again, that's Joshua Be Creative. That's Joshua Be Creative. Remember that, okay? Okay.